And welcome into NBC World Series Live. Andrew Burgos, I'm Matthew Will. You're joining us live at the 87th NBC World Series, powered by Evergy. We're live at Hobart Detter Field in Hutchinson, Kansas, and day two is officially over. And it ended with a powerful performance that we expected to see from Santa Barbara.
Yeah, I think everyone kind of knew baseball, especially you didn't want to doubt them too. But you knew Santa Barbara was going to come here. Like you said, they wanted to prove something, and boy, did they do that today.
Stir it up, Buttercup. That was the message to the team throughout the entire game. And the Foresters continue what will likely be another strong run in the NBC tournament from them. We'll run you through real quick the day's action. 14-0, the final score in the Foresters game over the Waco Sultanes. Just lasted 5 innings. As for the Hutchinson Monarchs and San Diego Stars, possibly the best game we've had of the series thus far. A 4-3 win for Hutchinson in the 10th inning. Exciting walk-off for the second day in a row. A local team who's going to get to host another featured game at 6 p.m. on Saturday. Final thoughts on the Hutch game?
You know, Hutch just needs to continue to strap things down and work really hard to build the program and keep on moving forward. I'm excited to see what they'll do the rest of the
Would not
series.
take too much for Hutch to make a deep run into this tournament. As for the Hayes Larks and Midcrest Pumas, 16-8 in 7 innings. It took Hayes a couple extra innings to get it done, but they did run rule the Midcrest Pumas. As for our first game of the day, the 3-1-6 Sluggers from Wichita were victorious over the Puerto Rican collegiate team. Don't cut this Puerto Rican collegiate team from your bracket too early. They still have some time to gel. A team that has never played together before today. They're really excited to be here. It's great to have them here as well.
Yeah, and also the 3-1-6 Sluggers are doing a really good job, and they're building their program kind of like a cocoon in the metamorphosis as they build and get bigger and bigger. It's super cool to see that.
So we'll run you through the bracket real quick. Santa Barbara advances to play the 3-1-6 Sluggers. That game will be at 8:30 on Saturday evening. Right before it will be Hayes versus Hutchinson at 6 p.m. Also on Saturday, Waco and Puerto Rico will face off in the losers bracket at noon. Midcrest and San Diego will face off at 3, also in the elimination bracket.
All great games coming up.
Absolutely. As for your action tomorrow at noon in an elimination game, Boulder and Liberal fight for their lives in the NBC tournament, as well as Great Bend and 3-1-6 Elite. They'll take the field around 3 o'clock. Then we get to our featured action in the winners bracket, Cheney and Derby, what sets up to be one of the best games of the tournament thus far. And then my pick for probably the best game of the tournament so far, at 8:30, the Lone Star Baseball Club and the Seattle Studs.
Those are all great games. Cannot wait for those 2 late games. And you get to, for Great Bend and the 3-1-6 and those other team games as well, fighting for their life. Who's going to stay in the NBC World Series? Who's going to go home? Big deal tomorrow.
Should be really exciting. Just a note for you, the teams in the losers bracket for the next 2 nights, if they win, they get to play Sunday for the right to go to Wichita. As for our teams in the winners bracket tomorrow and Saturday, if they win, they're on to Riverfront. And obviously you're going to be very excited to get to go play in AAA ballpark. They play AA ball there, but it's a AAA park.
Definitely.
And these players have got to be super excited about that opportunity.
It's gonna be great to see the Wichitans, getting around, coming to watch the NBC World Series in that area, trying to make it out there. It's gonna be a super fun time. Cannot wait to be at Riverfront coming up.
Well, that'll do it for day 2 of action here at Hobart Detter Field in Hutchinson, Kansas. For Andrew Burgos, I'm Matthew Will. Thank you so much for joining us at the 87th NBC World Series, powered by Evergy.